Good morning, everybody. I have another open collaboration. Welcome to my channel. I'm Kendra, and I live in the Pacific Northwest. I have grown children, two little black poodles, and I spend a lot of time at home. I love to color, and this collab is going to show a color book. It's got two books, one a color book and one a cookbook, and they just arrived yesterday. So this hashtag this collaboration is open to anyone. If you're seeing this and you want to show a book, any book, color book, cookbook, how-to book, your gardening book, anything that you have that you maybe have found yourself picking up over the years, over and over, like your favorite cookbook or your favorite gardening book or hobby book, like your knitting how-to or something like that, Okay. Mine is on my information that I provide every week to help hashtag Thursday Booktube. And our hosts are at My Mountain Home and Kitchen and at Life with Patty. We post on Thursdays, and be sure, if you do it, to tag the host and have fun. So my first one that I want to show you is a color book. So I'm having some trouble with my color books. They're either too much or not enough. I'll still color this, but it's very simple. I would call this ages 3 and up. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, okay, it's upside down. It looks like it's either a glue bottle or a lip gloss bottle with a chain on it. Eggs and toast and avocado. Mint tea, darling. They'll be fine. I'll still do these, but they are really simple. And maybe that's what I need at this point, just something to relax and do simple. Have you ever had this tea, matcha tea? I had it once. And, I like it. I didn't dislike it at all. I've had some teas that I went, yeah, that's a funky taste. But the matcha tea that I tried, if I'm saying that right, was very good. Just straight. I don't put anything in my tea. I do in my coffee, but not in my tea. It's funny, they've got the sleep mask with eyes on it. I know they come that way. I just always think it's funny. And then yarn. I wish I could knit or crochet. I'd be no stopping me. A makeup bag, more makeup. See, this might be really good for your average grade schooler too, because it's got a lot of stuff like that. And then a pretty candle and a candle holder and a little quilt, toaster. Bleh. Oh, bleh. I just touched my finger to my tongue to turn the page. Hold on. Bleh. And I had just taken some nail polish remover and done my nails, and so that is not good. That is vile. Hold on a minute. All right, I washed my hands like I should have done in the first place. Patty, do you have this cookbook? Do you have this color book? You always say that you like to see the insides, and so this is one. Again, if I had it to do over, I probably would not care to. God, it's still not off my fingers. I need to buy one of those rubber things that I can put my finger in and change. I'll do that one. That's cute. Oh, speaking of spring, it's going to be next week. It's going to be 60s here. They're saying 60 and 61. I am thrilled. I need to get out and redo my porch from winter to spring. Like the decorations I put out and the welcome flag and the doormat and stuff like that. Oh, baking. Cozy vibes. Breakfast on a tray. I thought this was pretty. I think I might do this one first. It's a little bit more detailed, and I love a vintage looking stove, and that one looks it to me. My great-grandmother's stove was a wood-burning stove, and she lived in Virginia, and it was totally black, and it was lifted up on wood like this, and there was a dog that slept underneath, and its name was Mitzi, and Mitzi was a dachshund. And I don't know what became of Mitzi or how long she lived or anything, but I told my mom that when she got a dachshund years ago, I said, "Oh, it almost sounds like great-grandma's dachshund." And she said, "Whose?" I said, great-grandma in Virginia, she had a dachshund, and it was named Mitzi. And my dad said, "I cannot believe you remember that." And my mom goes, "She remembers." And I used to. Yeah, that's gone. I used to have a memory. I could tell you conversations, who said it, when they said it, where we were. Not anymore. That's pretty autumn, isn't it? And then I'm going to roll this through and get done with this color book. I'm scared to death to put my finger back in my mouth to turn pages. When my husband sees anybody do that, it makes him just shudder. Don't put your fingers in your mouth. Oh, what is that, like a little refrigerator? Or I know some people keep little fridges in their bathrooms with their makeup, like their facial masks and stuff, because they like the way it makes them feel. I don't know. I've never done that, but I like my face masks to not be cold. Let's try with this finger, shall we? Almost done. Oh, there's a very old school typewriter and a teapot. I like that one too, but it's not a lot to color really. And a plant. Oh, I used to keep plants just like this. Back in the 70s. Oh, and a spider plant. Don't forget the spider plants from the 70s. Did y'all have those? My mom's living room when I was a teenager looked like a jungle. People come over. Okay, so there's that. If you are of a younger set, I would give this a 10 out of 10, maybe. I don't even know if they want the subject matter if they're super young. But if you have trouble due to, problems with your hands, problems with your eyes, this would probably be an easy color for you. So it has its place. I'm just not sure its place is with my favorites. But I will keep it and I will use it. I like it better than the AI written ones. These all make sense. Okay, and here's the other one. What can I bring? 360, I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but it's got 360 dishes for parties, picnics, and potlucks. I think it has dishes too just for dinners. If nothing else, there's probably nothing in here. If you cook for a big family and you have for years, there's probably nothing in here that you haven't made in your past. But what it is screaming great example of ideas. So it's got like a really nice thick but soft bound. It's not hardback is what I'm trying to say. So it's got examples of, see, what is this one? Avocado salsa. This is all appetizers, dips, and spreads. And we like this kind of thing usually about football season. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Even if you're, trying to eat healthy and not do a lot of fats and calories and stuff, that looks like it's a good idea. Fruit on skewers. I do that kind of thing around Easter. What is this? It says it is, no thank you, cheese and pimento spread. We had that in Texas all the time when I was a young lady, and I was like, no. And my ex-husband always wanted, I won't say this right, Braunschweiger. What it was a liver concoction that I was to spread on his bread and pack in his lunch. He had a heart attack just recently, my ex, on Valentine's Day, apparently. Didn't kill him. So, let's see. I only know this through the Facebook scuttlebutt. I love that. Have it all the time. Okay, keep going. Sliders, yum, yum. Some kind of I guess I should look. It is Easy Strawberry Salsa. I've never heard of that. So there's a new one to me. Lots and lots of different kinds of sliders, which I think are awesome. Breakfast for a bunch. I do that for the family gathering a lot. Easter time, I'll do, biscuits and gravy and eggs and sausage and bacon and fruits. And, it's a great way to feed a crowd. And it seems springtimey to me. Okay, egg dishes, lots of fun egg dishes. And then potato dishes, eggs, really pretty colors. Where do you get those buns? They're like short, fat hot dog buns. I would like to try this. Hearty meatball sub sandwiches on short buns because the big buns are just too much. You know, and if you cut it in half, it's kind of going to be backing out the other end. You know what I mean? That just sounded rude. Anyway, there's mac and cheese. What is this? It is called Oktoberfest casserole. Thank you. That's another thing. It seems to have a lot of, here's more sliders, a lot of holiday dishes. Caramelized ham and Swiss buns. That's what that is. I'd eat it. Yes, sir, I would. Chicken and chili casserole. Thank you, please. Barbecue chicken sandwiches. So for me, I think if I feel like I'm at a dead end and I can't think of what to make, this is all just good family food. Nothing weird, you know. There's no way I would make or eat that. Jell-O is a waste of time to me. It is a pretty presentation. And if you have a whole, like, camp of children, they would probably get a hoot out of it. But that would go to waste at my house. Garlic knots, stuffed potatoes. What is this? It says it is glorified hash browns. Well, glory be, I'd eat it. More mac and cheese. Some kind of bean chowder. I've made those before, like cowboy beans. What do they call them here? Best ever beans and sausage. Nobody here was that. They were like, it's chili. And I'm like, no, it's dressed up baked beans. It's chili. No, it's not. I guess that would make a pretty presentation too for like the 4th of July. But most of the kids here are more into getting a popsicle or, you know, whatever. Old school. I just have a bad attitude with the Jell-O. And I will not eat sweet potatoes with sugar and marshmallows. That's not me. Overnight layered lettuce salad. That sounds good. I don't think I have ever had an heirloom tomato pie. But for what heirloom tomatoes cost nowadays, you can't grow a good tomato here in the Pacific Northwest. It doesn't get over 50 at night until well after the 4th of July. The temperature drops into the 40s, which is the kiss of death for tomatoes. Your tomato plants, I mean. Let's see. Yum. I don't know what that is, but I can say yum. It looks like it says it's a spinach salad with goat cheese and beets, but I don't like beets. I might like orange beets. Maybe it's just the red beets. I did a dreadful job on my nails, but I need to do it. Thought I heard somebody's phone buzz, but and then I was thinking, where's my phone? It's in my hand. Yum. That looks good. Oh, I bet you the little kids would love that if I put those little parasols in there. Pina colada cupcakes. Okay, well, maybe it's just a flavor. No pina colada was served to the children. What's this? It is a Philly cheesesteak slider. Thank you very much. Hamburgers and beans. No, hot dogs and beans, not hamburgers. Oh, this is an alcohol drink. Let's see, it's called a cranberry orange vodka slush. I would not drink, obviously. Well, not obviously. I don't drink alcohol. But I think if you put, instead of vodka, something like Sprite, that would be a really tasty summertime, you know, just drink for sitting on the porch. Okay, and there's a pound cake. And some, what are these called? There's a special name for them. That's not what I was thinking. Sour cream fan rolls. Aren't those pretty? They're oatmeal cookies with frosting. We just passed the heart season, though. And what kind of sandwiches do we have here? Turkey Gouda apple tea sandwiches. Oh, that sounds good. And then, of course, you've got your, what is it called? It is called, come on, Kendra, California rolls. Yum Yum ham. Applesauce muffins. Those are, you know what? I made applesauce muffins in the 10th grade in home ec, and it was one of my favorite recipes for years. Patriotic cake balls. What do we have here? Creamy buffalo chicken dip. That sounds like a great idea. Okay, I'm going through faster now. Cakes. Slow cooked favorites. So I'm going to keep this at hand because, like I said, this is going to be full of inspiration and ideas as we come into the summer months. So, from Taste of Home, what can I bring? I'm trying to get my phone to take a picture. All right. Thank you, Patty. And thank you. I'm going to have to write down their first names. Okay, thank you, My Mountain Home and Kitchen, and thank you, Life with Patty. I enjoyed doing this. Now, if you've hung out this long, I appreciate you, and I will see you all tomorrow.